A very good evening, people of the internet. My name is Kunguru87. For those who are joining in for the first time, thank you very much for joining in, and I appreciate you for your time, for going through our channel. Kindly, if you don't mind sharing how you got to know about our channel, the insights you found, if it's educative or something close to that. So I'd like to talk about something right now as fast as possible without taking much of your time. The black sheep in the family. So first and foremost, what is a black sheep? Who is a black sheep? And are you the black sheep in that particular family? Who is the black sheep? Are you that black sheep? Most often, in every family, there's a kingmaker, as I'd explained in the earlier and the previous video. There's a black sheep. And I believe there's one person who's usually, you can't pinpoint exactly where the allegiance fall into. Just take a second, take like 10 seconds of your time and just figure out, are you the black sheep? Are you the kingmaker? Or you're just there in the middle? You must belong to one side, actually. Many a times, the black sheep is the one that, back here in Kenya, we do say is the one who usually washes the utensils, or any blame game is usually bashed upon them, and they're not the decision makers. Among us, the team that makes the decisions, they're usually not in the decision making team. They're there to follow what the decision makers have said. Are you the black sheep in the family? One person once said that in some families, those people usually hold the money in the family, like those people are so prominent in business back in Nairobi, industrial area. They usually have that one black sheep that is holding the money for the family. So you find these people, to some extent, either they are retired, or they are disabled, or they're special needs people, or to some extent they're just not in their proper way. Those ones are the ones that hold money in the family. So you'll find them. I encountered one that when I was in Mombasa, that is Mombasa, Kenya, that this individual was the one who was signing the checks. You could have gone to the account office, they'll write and print for you your check there that you're taking back to your company. But the person who's supposed to be signing it is the black sheep. These individuals are like, they know nothing apart from just signing the checks. These people can either make you or break you. Even in businesses back here in Nairobi, Kenya, you'll find that the people who mostly, they usually maybe at the cash office, they're just signing a check, or just they just come in the morning, they report to the office each and every day, Monday to Friday. But to some sort of extent, the other people can break you or make you. If they decide today they'll not pay you guys, for those who are casuals, you guys will not be paid. And imagine the directors, those people who have gone to school, wale wamekula kitabu, cannot say anything to him, because that's the black sheep. That's the person who's holding the money. That's the person who's keeping the company going. Even in your family, that's the individual who's holding you guys together. As much as they're kingmakers, these individuals, those are the king. They're also kingmakers in their own world, or in their own circle. But think about it. Who is the black sheep in your family? That these people, when people are deciding to go somewhere, maybe these people decided to go, your family decided that this December, we will be going to maybe the Zanzibar, or Rwanda, or South Coast, or North Coast, or just there's a vacation. They're not consulted on these decisions, but they'll be taken to the decision, to the destinations. But you are there in the middle. You'll not even be consulted. You're just there. You're fumbling. You're just sitting at the fence. If you find every time your family is doing such a thing like to you, just know you're the black sheep there. In Kiswahili say, wewe ndio umeshika pesa. Wewe ndio umeshika hii familia kaka pamoja. I know it's quite embarrassing. It's quite embarrassing. Even some brothers, you come back and there's a very big community that's growing up. I won't mention the name because I don't want you guys to throw stones at me. It's really coming up. And they usually have some black sheep. You go to their businesses, they're thriving. You're wondering, hey, these people, man, these people are thriving in this kind of business. But there's usually someone who's usually just seated there, doing nothing constructive. These individuals don't know even how to write their own words or their own names. They know how to sign a check, but tell them to even construct a sentence like, I've sold to you 100 bags of cement. I've sold to you 100 bales of ABCD Mutumba or something. They can't construct a sentence. They can't speak verbally, but they know nothing. They've never set foot in an organization or a school. But the people are calling the shots in that particular company. Black sheep necessarily doesn't mean that you are a retard or you are not educated, but to some extent, you are the person who's holding this company together. Have you guys encountered this kind of thing? Huh? It's called the black sheep of the family, the black sheep of the company. You know, it is very funny how black sheep are being considered. Share in your comments how do you think these people are considered or taken? Yeah? Are these things? Is it like it started when you guys are a kid? Because it is hereditary. For example, you can't tell me you've been a black sheep for 50 years. There come a time they have to pinpoint another one and place them there. When your time comes. Even in the company, they pinpoint, they place them there. Even in your family, they pinpoint someone and place them there. It's there. Are you guys, am I communicating? The black sheep in the family versus the kingmaker of the family. You know, they vary. These things, they vary. There are those black sheep that they're given the dirty job, and there are those black sheep, they're not even given any job. You find that when there's a function somewhere, they'll be dressed well, nice clothing, new clothing, then they're taken somewhere and they're just seated there like a dummy. And you know, to some extent, black sheep, most probably in a family, they're usually not married. Just do your own research. Most of the time, black sheep are not married. Yeah, most of the time, black sheep are not married. I don't know why. I don't know, it's because so that they can be flexible, they can be sent here, do that, do this. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet, don't be a black sheep in a family. Check out if you are the black sheep of the family. Kingmakers are they're well known, they're well groomed. Everyone knows the kingmakers of the family. Those who call the shots for the family. They say this time you're going this place because if there's a contribution, they'll contribute like 60% of the total budget. Those are the kingmakers of the family. Usually they're around 3 or 4. If you guys are 10, around 3 or 4, they're usually 3 or 4 kingmakers. Black sheep is usually 1. I've never heard of 2 or 3 black sheeps. Usually 1. So the question I'm asking to you today, are you the black sheep of that particular family? Find out. So that you might, you know, it might be you might be the one and you don't know. It happens unknowingly. Make sure that you're not the one. Play safe. It's good to play safe sometimes. Work on that. Check that out. Check you out in the next video.